Hey guys, welcome to Living It Up. We have finally wrapped up the shoot of the highly anticipated review of the BS6 Royal Enfield Himalayan. That review is already in the edit table and will be coming to you very soon. So make sure you have already subscribed and turn on the notification. But that's not why I'm here today. I'm here to announce with pleasure the same motorcycle which I reviewed right now is going to be a part of the Living It Up series. Yes, I'll finally get the opportunity to live with it for 3 long months, which will finally give me the opportunity to be able to comment on the strides made by Royal Enfield on the reliability and quality front. But there's more to it, right? Because on Living It Up, we are always trying to get the most out of the motorcycle. So first and foremost, I need to congratulate Royal Enfield for the big step that they have done in terms of refinement with the addition of the fuel injection. Because now the fueling is precise, the engine feels a lot less stressed, it also revs up freely, and the sound, even with all of these restrictions, the BS6 restrictions, it still sounds really good. But I still felt that there was room for improvement there in terms of refinement, mainly in terms of the gearbox, because it's still a little bit clunky, especially when you're going from the first to the second gear or the other way around. So we turn to something which we have already tried on the series and had amazing success, and that is the Castrol Power1 Cruise oil. Now, those of you who have been following the series already know we tried that on the Triumph Scrambler 1200 mainly to mitigate the issue of that bike really heating up in the city, and with that we had tremendous success. So I was really curious how the Power1 Cruise feels on the Himalayan. Now, those of you who are not familiar with Power1 Cruise, it's Castrol's semi-synthetic range of oils. It comes in 2 grades, 15W50 and 20W50. For the Himalayan, we have gone with whatever Royal Enfield recommends, which is the 15W50 oil. It meets the API, SN as well as the JSO M2 standards. And more importantly, the Cruise is the oil if you want to do long distance touring. Now, the main focus behind the Power1 Cruise was refinement and really good lubrication over long distances. So this has been specifically tailor-made for those of you who are into touring and are in the saddle for a long time, and in the process also mitigate heat because of friction mitigation technology by Castrol. Which is why we had so much success with the Scrambler, and that's why I was really curious to see how the Himalayan does. And to no one's surprise, the Cruise has done a really good job even in transforming the Himalayan in terms of the engine now feels definitely a lot more settled and smoother even in the higher rev range when I was going off-road. Not just that, even in terms of the gearbox, it is definitely smoother, more slicker, to the point that I can also shift up without using the clutch. And lastly, also in terms of heat management, to be honest, with this whole COVID situation, I've not been able to travel as much, but in the city, in the few chock-a-block situations where I found myself in, the heat seemed to definitely be a whole lot less compared to what it was earlier. Now, another advantage of being a semi-synthetic oil is you get this entire 2.5 litre can for just 1,000 rupees. Now, the reason I bring this up is because if you're someone like me who likes to really pamper their motorcycles and change the oil as frequently as, say, 3,000 to 4,000 kilometers, because this is so cheap, you don't mind it as much because it's not as expensive to change as frequently, while still ensuring that your motorcycle is getting maximum lubrication. So that's the Power1 Cruise in the Himalayan, working really well. This is just the start because there are other things on the Himalayan which I was not very happy with, which I'm going to be tinkering about in the coming few months. And I will of course keep you guys posted. Until then, if you have any more questions, do hit me up, and I look forward to reading more of your feedback and what other things that we should try on the Himalayan in the comment section below. Until then, ciao.